Nicholas Humphrey's pioneering experiments and observations, starting with a blindsided monkey named Helen, led him to explore the intricacies of consciousness beyond mere sensory perception. His work delves into the evolutionary significance of consciousness, arguing against the notion of consciousness as a mere byproduct of neural processes, epiphenomenalism, and instead proposing that it plays a critical role in the survival and flourishing of sentient beings. Humphrey's work with Helen, a monkey who retained the ability to navigate her environment despite lacking a visual cortex, illustrates the concept of blind sight. This phenomenon, which separates the ability to perceive from the capacity to consciously experience sensations, serves as a foundational element in understanding consciousness. Humphrey distinguishes between perception, the registration of external objects, and sensation, the subjective experience accompanying perceptions, highlighting how consciousness transcends mere informational processing. Contrary to views that regard consciousness as an evolutionary accident, Humphrey argues that conscious experiences are evolutionarily advantageous. He suggests that sensations, the qualitative aspects of consciousness like pain and pleasure, motivate behaviors that enhance survival and social cohesion. Moreover, the capacity for conscious sensation facilitates complex social interactions and the development of a rich, subjective inner life, which Humphrey terms the soul niche. He argues although creatures like insects and reptiles lack sentience, it's hardly kept them from proliferating. Yet the flourishing of land animals does not diminish the adaptive value of flight. Perhaps the first conscious beings to enter Humphrey's soul niche were something like the first creatures to fly. They were early explorers of a lofty domain in which entirely new sets of goals and activities became possible. He argues generating sensation involves feedback loops between brain's motor and sensory regions, but however it works, consciousness must have evolved through natural selection. One critique to Humphrey's model of consciousness can be how to reconcile observer effect in quantum mechanics with this model. The quantum mechanical measurement problem poses deep questions about the role of observation, and by extension, the observer's consciousness, in determining the state of a quantum system. Humphrey's emphasis on the biological and evolutionary aspects of consciousness neglects the fundamental quantum mechanical challenge to the nature of reality itself. If consciousness plays a role in the collapse of the quantum wave function, as some interpretations of quantum mechanics suggest, this could imply a more active, participatory role for consciousness in shaping reality than Humphrey's model allows. Humphrey posits that conscious sensations enrich our psychological and social landscapes. They not only motivate exploration and creativity, but also enable individuals to understand and empathize with others' feelings and motives. This ability to project and share emotional states underpins complex social dynamics and has been a driving force in human evolution, fostering a deep appreciation for life and enhancing social bonds. Humphrey critically assesses contemporary attitudes toward artificial intelligence and animal consciousness, arguing that true sentience encompasses more than just information processing or behavioral responses. He underscores the uniqueness of human consciousness and sentience, cautioning against attributing these qualities to AI or minimally sentient animals. He mentions, if we don't understand what sentience is for, we're likely to see it everywhere. Conversely, once we perceive its practical value, we'll acknowledge its rarity. His perspective invites a reevaluation of what it means to be conscious and the ethical implications of recognizing sentience across different forms of life. Nicholas Humphrey's exploration of consciousness challenges conventional views by emphasizing the evolutionary importance and complexity of sentient experience. However, Humphrey's reliance on classical physics and neuroscience to explain consciousness is fundamentally limited. The mysteries of consciousness, particularly subjective experience and the qualitative aspects of sensations, are better approached through the lens of quantum mechanics, which offers a more nuanced view of reality, observation, and interaction. Any comprehensive theory of consciousness must incorporate quantum mechanics to fully understand the phenomenon.